Hey guys, how you doing? Brandon here with Nine Zone Elite. What do you do if you're pulled over by the police and you're a concealed carry license holder? What do you do? The first thing you need to do and know is your state laws. Now, here in the state of Illinois, you have no duty to inform that police officer that you have a firearm in the car or a firearm on you. However, in the state of Illinois, if you are a FOIA card holder, concealed carry license holder, is directly connected with the Secretary of State. So when they run your plates or they get your driver's license, they're going to know that you're a concealed carry license holder or a FOIA card holder. And they're going to know that you probably have a gun with you or on you in the car. So if you have your firearm on you in the car, second thing you want to first know your state's laws. Second thing you want to do, stay calm. Third thing you want to do, keep your hands in plain sight where they can see you, where they can see your hands, preferably at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Fourth thing, do not keep your firearm in the glove compartment where you keep your insurance cards. Okay. Fifth thing, if you ever have to reach for anything, so if they ask you for your license and insurance, proof of registration, whenever you reach for somewhere, let them know, hey, officer, do you mind if I reach in my pocket and get my wallet? Do you mind if I reach in my glove compartment? Do you mind if I reach in my center console, get my insurance, or whatever they're asking for? Be cooperative, okay? Be cooperative with them. Don't start talking all this is my Second Amendment right and I have a right to carry that. If you legitimately broke a law, they legitimately have a reason to pull you over. If you ran a stop sign, if you ran a stop light, if you're speeding, if you appear to be driving impaired, they have a right to pull you over. So cooperate with the police. Okay, I've been pulled over before with my firearm on me, and I cooperated. Everything went well. Now, every officer out there is not a legitimate officer, as we see in the news today. But there are good officers out there that are just there to do their job. Okay, so one, you want to know your state's laws. Two, stay calm. Three, don't make any sudden movements. Keep your hands at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Keep your hands in plain sight where they can see your hands. Especially if you're in the state of Illinois and you're a FOIA card holder, CCL holder, they're going to know that you probably have a firearm on you. And if you look suspicious to them, they may ask, do you have any weapons in the car? If they ask you if you have any weapons or guns in the car and you have your gun on your hip or you have your gun in your trunk, you have your gun anywhere in that car, you want to be honest with them and tell them, yes, sir, I do have this gun I have a gun on my hip on my right side. While you're mentioning that, you want to keep your hands at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock where they can see them. Now, depending on the officer, they may ask you to step out of the car for their safety and your safety. Cooperate with them. Don't start arguing with them. This is my car. Why'd you pull me over? Don't do it. They're just doing their job. A legitimate officer is just doing his job for your safety and his safety. Now, another thing, they may disarm you. That happened to me when I got pulled over. Illinois State Trooper pulled me over, and I told him I did have my gun on me. They opened my car door. He grabbed me by my arm, asked me to step out of the car. I cooperated with him. And they disarmed me and they cleared my gun and put my Glock 19 in the trunk. And we stood out there and talked. And next thing I knew, we were talking about guns. If you cooperate with a legitimate officer, things will go well. Okay, so one, know your state's laws. Now, in some states, you have to inform that officer. You have a duty to inform that officer that you have a firearm on you. Illinois is not one of those states, but there are some states. So this is where you go to find out your state laws. You're going to go to uscca.com/laws, LAWS. That's uscca.com/laws. Okay. So if you follow those instructions with a legitimate officer, things will go well. Cooperate with the officer. If they ask you to step out of the car and you have a firearm on you, step out of your car. Okay? Cooperate. If they disarm you, allow them to disarm you for your safety and their safety with a legitimate officer. Okay? You guys be blessed. This is Brandon with Nine Zone Elite Group. Take care. Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to add this to the video. I forgot to say this earlier, so excuse the extra rhetoric. But two things I want to mention. Another thing, if you get pulled over by a police officer, you're a CCL license holder, and it's nighttime. When you're pulled over, turn your interior lights on your car, roll your windows down so they can see inside the car. Okay? That's for your safety and their safety. So if it's nighttime, you get pulled over, you have your gun on you, turn your interior light on, roll your passenger window and the driver's side window down so they can see inside the car. Number two, and I just want to add this, even if you encounter a non-legitimate officer, an officer who's just being a butthole, still cooperate. Okay? So if they're being combative with you, which officers do, some officers do that. So if they're being combative with you, still cooperate, ask for a supervisor. If they order you out of the car, get out of the car. Make sure you get out of the car with your hands up. Make sure your hands are in plain sight. Okay, so I just want to show that, but tell you guys that and share that with you guys. Okay, you guys be blessed. I'll see you next time. This is Brandon with Nine Zone Elite Group.